everyone, it's Josephine Hanna, but you can call me Jose, and it is day 70 of my 90-day challenge. When I woke up this morning, I asked my favorite question, which is, what am I going to wear this morning? Now, I didn't get much sleep last night, so I knew that whatever I chose was a really big decision because these clothes would affect my energy for the rest of the day. Now, I don't know if you've noticed this about yourself too, but it makes a huge difference for me personally when I'm wearing clothes that make me feel like, ooh, I'm looking good, because it affects my confidence, it affects my posture. I've noticed it even affects who approaches me during the day for business reasons. On the other hand, when I'm wearing my quote-unquote comfy clothes, you know, those clothes that you still fit into even when you eat 10 more cheeseburgers, those clothes do not have me feel the same way during the day. And I notice it once again in my posture, and I start thinking thoughts about settling and life just being mediocre. And if I'm stressed, I think to myself, well, who cares anyway? I'm still gonna fit into these pants. Not that any of you have ever thought that, right? So what I realized was that comfy clothes don't generally serve me and what I'm trying to accomplish as a woman and with my business, okay? Now you might think, oh, Jose, you're taking this whole clothes thing way too far. But I encourage you to go try it yourself. Go experiment with different outfits and really notice how it makes a difference in how you come across and how you see yourself and how other people see you as well. Now you might be thinking, well, I haven't even thought about my style or what really empowers me. And I used to be in that exact same space. I hated shopping. I was one of the few women. I hated shopping. But what I realized is that when I was losing weight and I was really liking how I looked a lot more than I had over the past 5 years, that before I went out and bought any new clothes, I wanted to make sure that I was buying clothes that really represented who I was and who I wanted people to know me as. And so what I did is I met a woman named Mary Lou Manlove, and she is this phenomenal color stylist. And she has a blog, which I read, and this is what she recommends to people who maybe you've never really thought about what your style is, or being intentional about taking control of your image, or maybe you just haven't thought about it in a while. But she said the first thing you need to do is to start a personal collection of all those items that you love. Now it could be clothes, it could be pictures, it could be other knickknacks, it could be things you like for no reason in specific. And then Mary Lou says to double check, do a heart check, and figure out, are these objects I really like for me versus for, I have these objects because other people influence me to have them. And it's an important distinction because then you can start to feel those things that you really love for you. And then she says the second step is once you have all your objects is to think about the similar qualities between those objects you love and yourself and what you're trying to project. She says your shopping hunger will only be satisfied when these qualities that you love are integrated into the clothes you buy. Personally, I found that to be so true. When I discovered what I love, when I found my voice, I guess you would say, through my clothes, it really changed what was possible in terms of how I felt and how I viewed myself in the mirror and how I interacted with other people and how they interacted with me. So try it out, and in the meantime, here's to your health, to your wealth, and to getting your products for free.